Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube boys and girls, do we have ourselves a video today? Obviously, I'm sure you guys follow other people that do trade on social media, and I'm sure you could probably guess what this video is, obviously based on the title as well. We took very, very fat L today. Um, there's not much else to say other than that. I know some of the biggest traders in the space, obviously, if you guys watch their videos, took L's today. I don't think anybody really won today. Obviously, everyone today was bearish. Um, that's not debatable. And obviously, um, going over today, I have some explanations at least of why maybe price action wanted to do this today. Obviously, coming into the day, I mean, what did we not have to the downside on NQ? The new week opening gap, Asian session lows, London session lows, a 1 hour low, 1 hour low, 1 hour low, three 1 hour lows, both session lows, and a new week opening gap, and a super, well, not super, you can see here on the 1 hour, boom, a bearish SMT along with all the stuff that I explained in my weekly bias video for this entire week and for basically Monday's price action. Um, you know, obviously, um, price action didn't play out as we wanted it to, and there's gonna be days like this, and you guys are not the only ones that lose in this scenario. I mean, other traders lost like $20,000, $100,000. Me, I lost what my funded. It's gone. Technically, I lost $2,000 on the funded, which meaning I blew it. Um, but I didn't lose any real money on this except for the money that I bought the funded with. But that's not the point that I'm making. Um, you got to look at it in a different lighting. I lost today, but did I really lose? This is a learning scenario for me, and it should be for you guys too. For those who aren't trading with a full live account that's funded with your money. Um, but yeah, trading and losing in trading is part of the game, and you can't really be mad at the market for anything that happens, because at the end of the day, everything that you do in the market is your fault because you're the one clicking the button to buy or sell, and that's that. Like I said, the reason that most people came up with today and that I saw on Twitter and everything, obviously, I don't know if you guys have heard, but maybe you guys should watch the news or get in contact with other sources of news on the internet. But the U.S. invaded Venezuela, and this caused bullish price action. Oh crap! I don't know. It's looking hot in here. Um, it's caused us to be bullish today. Something to do with oil prices and all that. I don't know too much about it, but I do know it had something to do with the U.S. going in there to take over oil, at least, and to capture somewhat of high. I think it was their dictator. I need to read more into it, but that day's over, and obviously, everyone was pushing bears. And actually, um, me and TJR, I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is. We basically had the same entry um, on NQ. NQ was the only, way I was going to take a trade today, and I'm glad. I'm glad that we got stopped out because, if it was if these draws were not going to get hit right when I entered or when I re-entered, they were never going to get hit. And as you can see right now, they haven't been hit. So, um, with that being said, first entry, we have a 5-minute bearish SMT here, and then we retrace back up into a 5-minute fair value gap. We don't get a 1-minute break of structure here. Obviously, we're in bullish order flow on the 1 minute, but this bearish SMT plus the 5-minute fair value gap getting filled. I entered right here after we made this bullish candle up, and then we retraced a little bit up here. It's not really a confluence entry per se. My stop loss wasn't very big either because I was expecting us to, plummet after this. And if my stop loss was to go up here and get taken, I was okay with losing some and re-entering because all of these lows getting taken would have made me, it would have netted me a lot more than me losing that one little trade in the beginning. Um, and then if you watched any other, people that trade, this was the second entry that people were talking about that they wanted to catch, and obviously, where did we get a inversion of this fair value gap right here, and then a bearish fair value gap is formed, and we retraced up into it. I entered as soon as we wicked up into it. It should be like right here. With the bearish SMT and the 5-minute fair value gap still holding, and we were supposed to break structure down here. We wicked it twice, 3 times, and that's okay. We wicked it the third time after I got stopped out, but um yeah, fellas. This is just a part of trading. Everyone lost today. And that's not to say, it doesn't make me feel any better about me losing. Obviously, we're in this to win and make profits in the markets. And days like this, um, they're bound to happen. And I should have taken more into account what was going on. What was really going on in the world, like I said, when the US invaded Venezuela. So definitely should have taken into account more of that stuff. But I mean, this is a completely textbook trade for me. I would take this setup again and again and again, 100% of the time. We have all these confluences. We have 2 5-minute, 3 5-minute. We broke structure on the 5-minute. Okay, 5-minute bearish SMT. Then we had the 5-minute retrace into the 5-minute fair value gap. This is a textbook trade. Get on to the 1 minute entry. Quick entry, and then obviously we got stopped out. But with all of these lows to be taken out, I would have never in my life would have thought to place a buy or to be bullish. So yeah, I would take this trade 100 times over again. And if you guys lost today, don't sweat it because stuff like this happens all the time. And it's up to us as traders to limit stuff like this happening, and that's okay. You can't be right 100% of the time, and yeah, fellas, not much else to talk about. Other than that is the reason. That is what I believe happened today. Why price action did what it did, because of the U.S. invading Venezuela. Having something to do with oil and their dictator at the moment. So, with that being said, fellas, hopefully you guys didn't lose that much today. Hopefully you guys kept your losses to a minimum, and let's see if we can get the show on the road tomorrow. First trading day of the year, not starting good, and that's okay. Completely okay. I'm okay with what the market wants to give me. Tuesday, we have 3 yellow folder news events. Should be pretty light. Nothing crazy should happen tomorrow. Obviously, keep in mind any news events that do happen. And we'll see how the U.S. Them invading it affects the rest of this week. Because obviously that was bullish news to be said, and yeah, we'll see if we can bounce back tomorrow. Hopefully we can. I'm hoping we do. I'm hoping we don't take out any of these lows tonight, because then that would just be kind of it would kind of suck for tomorrow, because I'm looking forward to trading down to some of these lows tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, fellas, that's gonna be it. Love y'all. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace out, boys and girls. Oh wait, let me make it full screen. Peace out, y'all.